Hello there, lovely people. This is Ashley sending you my love from whatever reality I happen to be in today to you in whatever reality you find yourself in this fine and wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Okay, so I'm not able to live stream anymore because they've changed the rules on YouTube. So my live streaming has gone out the window until you reach 1,000 people subscribing to you. You're not allowed to live stream anymore. So I'm back to doing this. Thank you so much yet again to everybody who has sent me your love and kind wishes, because as you can see, I'm still not very well. But I really, ill or not, the Mandela Effect just isn't going away. And so there are many things that I actually wanted to talk to you about today. Well, get out of my system, really, which is more to the point. I wanted to talk about the 144,000. I wanted to talk about a lot of things, but to be honest, the main thing that's been on my mind of late is that I know that we're having last time it was a massive shift. Earth moved along the Milky Way again. So, it's not just things changing on the planet. We're moving about all over the place. And the thing is that every time we shift, it leaves me with more questions. It just leaves me with more and more questions. Our family seem to be getting less and less like the people that we know. They're not remembering things that my family aren't remembering things that I remember. Conversations I'm having are either exactly the same conversations that I've had with people before, but they don't remember having them because it happened during a shift before. And now it's making me question things like, well, what the bloody hell happens now? We're Mandela affected. It's got to the point where it's much, much, much more than just logo changes. It's actual physical on the ground changes to our physical reality that we're seeing every day, changing before our eyes. Is this just going to happen till we eventually die? Because I'm still here with all the same medical problems that I had before, apart from the fact that I do seem to have had a quite serious childhood illness that I don't remember having. That's changed. I didn't have a serious illness as a child, but apparently my CT scan shows that I did. But I'm still left with all of the same illnesses, problems to do with my body. Even though it's changed wildly, I've still got all of those same things. However, it's making me think, like, although I am seeing the people that I know around me being further and further away from the people that I knew in my beautiful original Orion Earth, so what it makes me question is, like, one, are we just going to be hopping around the universe until the physical body gives up and we die? Is that what's going to happen? It makes me think like we're madly in end times, but every time we shift our knowledge of the Bible, we're moving further and further away from our knowledge of the Bible. Every time we shift, the Bible as we know it gets perverted even more. So let's face facts here, people. We haven't been raptured. We're not one of the 44,000 people that have been raptured. We're bouncing about reality. We're bouncing about reality. Do we do that now until this ends? This body ends? Because our consciousness is from our original place of birth. It's from our original place of birth. And I know that I'm not where I was born. I'm not on the earth where I was born. The earth isn't where it was. I'm not a Sagittarius original. I'm an original Orion arm. But what does all this mean? Are the people the earths that we're finding ourselves on, are they being woken up to the Mandela effect on every single one of these earths? Are people on this earth that I'm on right now, are they waking up to the Mandela effect? Are they stuck in that forever time now? I'm worried about where it's taking us, because if this is taking us to a corrupted Bible, then we're definitely not the chosen ones. So stop thinking that we are, because we're not chosen for that, are we? We've not been raptured. The end isn't coming. Oh, it's just become more confusing, and the fact that the Bible is changing ever more, and we see that. But the people that are in the worlds that we're going to, it's been there forever Bible. They've only ever known that. So us saying it's changed, of course it sounds like nonsense to them. Of course us saying the Bible has changed sounds like nonsense to them. But to us it's changed massively, and with every single leap it changes more and more. So why? Why are we seeing this? What does it mean? How long is it going on for? Are the people in our lives just going to get further and further away from the people that we know? Are we going to continue to have repeated bloody conversations with people because they don't remember having them with us during the last shift? It's all because some days I think I'm just getting quite used to it, and yeah, this is changing, and I'm even the changes on the street that I'm seeing. But where's it leading us? And we're not chosen special people that are instantly getting into heaven. How dare we think that? What about all the other Christians who are leading perfectly wonderful Christian lives? Oh, I'm sorry, people. I feel more lost today. I think that's what it is. I do, Dale. Dale, yet again, he's like he reads my mind. He's done a missing home one today, and I miss my home. I want to go. You see, I questioned all of my life. I questioned everything all of my life. I searched for answers in the places that we're not supposed to look, that the authorities, that the heads of these religions don't want us to look in those directions. I looked, and I looked, and I prayed, and I was shown the Mandela Effect after prayer. I was shown D-Wave computers after prayer. I already was aware of CERN, and then the fact that CERN could be involved with the Mandela Effect. But then, yet again, my first Mandela Effects happened in my early teens. Because when I was in my early teens, I distinctly remember thinking, oh, I thought there were 52 states in America, and oh, I thought my heart was on the left, but it's here in the centre. And now people are saying that theirs has just moved from the left to the centre, and me saying, no, mine's always been in the middle. But it wasn't. I distinctly remember thinking when I was a teen, oh, it's not right. At the left. I don't even know my left and my right anymore. It's not on the left. It's in the centre. I got that wrong. So there are two things that would be classed as Mandela effects today that happened to me in my teens. So this... is it a new phenomenon? We don't know. We don't know anything. All we really know is that what makes me, Ash, you, is not this body. Because this body's forever bloody changing and shifting about all over the place. But the thing that makes me, and you, moves about. So we know for a certain fact that the things that we have been told is us, the world, everything is a lie. We were told wrong. This is the only clear thing about any of this. The only clear thing about any of this is the fact that we are not what we have been told, and our earth is not what we have been told. And what's happening to us now defies all logic, is supernatural, but what that really means, we don't know. And if you think that you've been raptured, this isn't heaven. This isn't being raptured. It is certainly end times, but what that actually means, I no longer understand, because it is not what it says in the Bible. It is not what I was taught as a born-again Christian was going to happen. This isn't it. This is not what I was taught as a born-again Christian was going to happen. And every time we move to somewhere that is further and further away from the beautiful teachings of the Holy Book that I was taught. Even though I also know that men throughout ages have removed important things from the Bible that they That was about control. Don't tell me they were holy men. They were having sex, for God's sake. They were having sex with each other. They were corrupt men that removed things from the Bible. So much has been hidden from us. And when I found out about the Mandela Effect, I cried to God. I cried tears because there are 7 billion of us on this planet. 7 billion. Well, I don't know, because some people have said there were 9 on their super Earths, but for my beautiful Orion Earth where I come from, there was 7.5 billion people. All have been lied to. And I just prayed, God, please have mercy on us all. Please don't throw us into the fire of hell, because evil men have blinded us. Please have pity, have mercy on 7.5 billion people who are already struggling through the greed of the elite, the greed of man. We're already suffering because of that. Please have mercy on us all. Have mercy on us all. And I'm sorry, I seem to have rambled a bit here, but it's because I'm lost. Today I'm lost. And it's just given me, I don't want to be bouncing about, getting further and further away from conversations I've had, buildings being there that weren't there. All of these things changing before my eyes. I can't go on for the next 40 years of my life like this. I'm getting further and further and further and further and further away from the life I know. Thank you once more for listening and for caring and for sharing. And as always, your opinions, your thoughts, your feelings and your experiences matter so much to me, because without you, I'd completely have lost the plot by now. I know that there are people out there that see things the way I do. And I just feel so grateful and blessed to be able to share my musings and troubled thoughts with people that have got some kind of idea what I'm talking about. And as always, I don't mean to disrespect anybody with your beliefs, but I'm just frightened and a bit lost. I'm trying to work out something that is impossible. My love to you all as always.